Alright guys, so we're back in the junkyard today. We're here to nose around and see what's here. There's a couple of parts that I'm interested in to buy to sell, and more importantly some parts that I'm going to need for my R50 Pathfinder. So let's take a look and see what we can find. Alright, so we've just arrived at the Nissan SUV section. Let's take a look back here in this row and see what we can find. This row back here is going to be the newest row of them all. Let's take a look. So here's an R50 Pathfinder in burgundy. This one has a tan interior. It's been picked on a little bit. Center stack is already gone. It's a SE 2002. This one, the engine, surprisingly, is not an oil burner. That's how you tell, guys. Just look at the tailpipe. But it's in here for some kind of mechanical failure. If I had to guess, either the engine's bad or the transmission is bad. This one has the plastic valve covers. The engine looks practically new, but I don't know. Either has a bad engine or bad transmission. Well, who knows? Maybe both. Has a SE luggage rack too, which is always nice to see. Here's another R50. This one is gray. Same color as mine, pretty much. 2001. No way. Now, this is not something that I was expecting to find back here. Has a trunk privacy cover in black. This one is a little dented up, but maybe I can straighten that out. But one thing that is very concerning for me is that the plastic cap here on the end has a crack in it. But I don't know. I don't think it's enough to deter me from buying it. Yeah, it's split, so maybe somebody had something sitting on it. But you know what? I think I'm going to buy it. Because outside of that, it's in pretty good shape. Yeah, we'll take it. Yeah, guys, so this one sustained a significant front end impact here on the passenger side. I mean, there's significant subframe damage and yeah. Oh yeah, carnage. So if it wasn't this damage in the front, you could possibly take the engine from this one because we know it was running and this is what sent it to the junkyard. But yeah, it's just way too much damage on the front of the engine, on the timing cover specifically. But yeah, guys, I'm happy that I found that trunk privacy cover. I was not expecting to find that in this rig. Center stack's been busted up. Yeah, it even has the SE gauge cluster. You can always tell the SE gauge clusters because it has the two-tone white and gray there. This one, the driver's seat wasn't too ripped up. It's had a little itty-bitty tiny rip. And this was a two-wheel drive, no sunroof. Yeah, SE. Has a spoiler on it. Factory spoiler. Yeah. There's an Infiniti QX4 here that I wanted to go check out. So I'm going to go take my time and look. Oh, didn't even have to go far. Here it is. So this one too suffered a little bit of front end damage here on the driver's side. Someone's been digging around in here. The upper and lower intake plenum was already pulled off. And this one has the aluminum valve covers, which is always nice to see. Alternator down there looks pretty clean. And yeah, this was a clean rig. This is not an OEM radiator. This is aftermarket. It may or may not be a good thing to see that. Here's the upper intake plenum. Yeah, I'm gonna nose around this guy and see what's here that's actually good and worth taking. I don't expect to find much, but you never know. No trunk privacy cover. There's a tire in here. Center stack's still here. Sun visors. Floor mats are all gone. Those are usually the first things to get taken. And then here's another R50 next to it. This one's a 99.5. It's missing its bumper. Oh, and this one tells you bad transmission. So if you were in the market for a VG33, this would be a good donor, because we know the engine's still good. The transmission's bad though, because it's written on the window. So yeah, it looks like someone's been pulling some stuff off of this one already. Here's another R50 Pathfinder SE with an SE luggage rack. Hood's already been taken off of this guy. Someone snatched the third member off of it too. It was a 4-wheel drive automatic. I don't see much of anything in here. It may or may not have had a trunk privacy cover, but... Oh, actually, no way, there's one back here. So you know what? I'm 2 for 2. This one's kind of dirty, but I could still sell it. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, I was not expecting to find anything like this here. It's a little dirty. Has a few scratches, but still clean overall. Snatchies! Wow. Was not expecting to find that here. I didn't even expect to find the first one, let alone 2. Yeah, guys, I haven't been this lucky in a junkyard in a while. So this R50 was a 2004. I believe this is its hood right here. Yeah, this one still had a lot of good parts on it. What's the color code on this guy? KY2G. Nice color. It's like a mixture between gold and gray, kind of. This one has the plastic valve covers. And I'm pretty sure this engine is probably blown. If not, the automatic transmission has probably left the chat. But still has a lot of good parts on it. Alright, down here we have an Infiniti QX4. I was kind of interested in the headlamps off of this guy. You can see this one, it's damaged. And I'm assuming that's why it wasn't taken yet. This driver's side one looks a lot better. It just has some oxidation going on. Probably buff that out. I don't know. Let's take a look inside this thing and see what we got. This is a 2001 to be exact. No trunk privacy cover, but that's okay, because we already have 2 of them. No floor mats. Headrests are good, but They do take a while to sell, so not exactly interested in dealing with that. Wayne, I didn't forget about you. I'm still looking for that plastic splash shield that you asked me for. For some reason, I still haven't been able to locate one. I did see one on one of these R50s down here, but it's kind of gross, like laden with oil, and I don't think it's in the best shape either. So the engine is still here on this guy, although this one I wouldn't want to get into. Look at all the oil that's in the throttle body there. And it's probably a bad engine anyway. The truck's not all smashed up. The transmission is still here. So again, it's either a bad transmission, bad engine, or a combination of both. I think there's one more R50 here that I could potentially look at. But I think all I'm going to get today are these two privacy covers. I don't need them, but I can always sell them. There's still one more Nissan road to go through. But a lot of this inventory is old. Let me see, we did look under this one. I don't recall seeing a splash shield. Well, let me double check. Nope, no splash shield. You can see nothing there. Dang, which one was it that had the splash shield? Maybe it was this one back here? Actually, no, that one didn't have one either. Oh, it was this R50 that had one. So here's the one and only splash shield that I've seen in the entire yard. You know what? No, because all the bolt holes there on the back side of it, they're all busted off. Not only that, this looks aftermarket. Yep, it is. It's really flimsy. This is the aftermarket variant. Again, it's made of a softer plastic. The Nissan one is more robust. So, I think it's safe to say that we got skunked on that particular part. I'm thinking about going to the sister yard in my neighborhood, see if we get lucky there, but I'm not feeling very enthusiastic. And these R50s, the ones that I just showed you guys, these are the ones that are the newest on the yard. I wish we had a surefire way to tell if this one just had a bad transmission. And just in case you guys haven't recognized already, I'm in the market for a spare engine for my R50. My engine's fine, but I want to have one on the side just in case something does happen. So I'm just being a bit preemptive and shopping around. Yeah, there's nothing here that tells us why this one is in the yard. Again, ideally you want to pull a transmission and engine from something that's all busted up and banged up. This one, the body is absolutely mint. The only thing that we know is that the engine wasn't an oil burner because the tailpipe's clean. And believe you me, that's a 0.1% thing, because majority of the R50s burn oil. But there's a select few out there that they don't burn oil. So the only other thing that we need to figure out with this one is if it has a bad transmission or it just has a bad engine. And this one, it looks like it came from somewhere where there was a lot of dust. And the engine itself looks brand spanking new. I mean, just look at how clean this is. Like it's not even really leaking any oil. I mean, everything looks good here. But looks can be deceiving, you know. And this will be a very expensive gamble. However, I don't know, maybe the engine is still good, because look, this is an original radiator. It hasn't been replaced. As I'm looking down in the radiator fill, I don't see anything suspicious. But the fact that the vehicle's here and it's not crashed, you'll be rolling the dice on this. But I'm thinking that it probably just has a bad transmission. Now, you can get a 30-day warranty on the engines here at this particular junkyard. So, you know, if I was going to buy this engine, I would get it with a warranty just to cover myself and to have some kind of peace of mind. There's no key here. It's just one of those things. And to pull the engine on this, it'll take a while because you would have to fight with the transmission. The transmission is still here. No one's touched it. And even the bottom of the engine, for the most part, it's clean. I don't know. And it's relatively rust-free. Yeah, this is a really, really nice R50 at one point. I absolutely love the color. Yeah, the only speck of oil that we see under here is what's coming from the oil drain bolt. But, yeah, I mean, even the front control arms, they look brand new. And they're OEM, they aren't replacements. I mean, everything under here looks so good, guys. But I would need a full day to devote to getting this thing out of here. Yeah, I'm thinking that this thing just has a bad trans, man. Yeah, if I was looking for an engine, this would be the one that I would want. But again, you know, you don't want to get bit with getting an engine that's blown. That's the only thing. So something to think about. With that, we're not going to spend any more time in this yard. Oh my. Somebody needed parts for their D21 real bad. Damn, this one's been stripped. Damn, now that's the definition of stripped, y'all. You see it? The only thing left is the driver's seat. It looks like it was stripped before it even got here, which is always nice. Oh, we now have a direct path to the car side of the junkyard. They're working on fixing the fence line here because guys have been cutting into the fence and making their own shortcuts and whatnot. I'm going to go back here to the back and see what they have for overstock.